Hey, what is going on, guys? Origin Gamer here today. I haven't made a video in a while, and that's just because, for one thing, my PC has been kind of being a dick, and like the whole Thanksgiving thing coming up, and like family events and stuff like that. So we are here today on my global account. This is the global side of my uh, EU account, and today we're going to be talking about monsters and kind of like what I've been using, how I've been building them, and how I've been testing them, and how I kind of want them to work. So, I have been testing the Serpent, Shylock. I didn't farm the attribute weekend at all on this account. Just been farming dragons, dragons, and dragons. What I done on this account is I just saved up and saved up and saved up and saved up for months. Didn't play it. Had like between 2 to 3,000 energy, and just wasted it all on a double EXP, and kind of worked out some monsters and just kind of did a little bit of work. So I've been testing Shylock. Currently right now all energy, but I want to switch her to Violent or Despair. I'm thinking Despair since she does have an AoE that can drop attack bars. I want her on Despair because of that, or the fact that like this, attacks 3 times, and then of course you have this that removes beneficial effects. Uh, I know that there are people who have done Violent on Shylock, and Shylock on Violent does do pretty well. But I want to test her on Despair before making her on Violent, just to see how she works in Despair, because I've really been liking Despair. Just loads of stuns. But as of right now, uh, she can do the first stage of Fame and Hard. Uh, not it's not 100% success rate, but she can do Fame and Hard. But she is HP, HP, HP. We got a little bit of speed here, resistance, crit damage, speed here, HP here, attack there, a little bit extra attack helps. Attack here, speed here, accuracy. So she's got a little bit of accuracy, not a lot. So don't expect her to remove debuffs all the time. It's not a sure thing. But a little bit extra crit damage, a little bit of resistance. The crit rate sucks. Crit rate's only 1 point above standard. But a little bit of extra speed. When awakened, her attack speed goes up, so she will be a lot faster. And she right now actually, most of the time, goes first because of how she's earned. I've got the Minotaurus right now. Fatal Blade, attack, attack, attack. Didn't feel like putting it on crit damage because there's not enough crit rate. Like 44% crit rate, I don't feel is good enough to put on crit damage. Like if you can get crit rate up to like 60% or so, then I would say crit damage is viable, but not really for 44%. But his passive Exile can be good, but it can also be annoying because you can't buff. So you can't like go into dungeons and use Shannon to buff him, like to buff his attack and buff his defense. Although he has his own natural attack buff that increases the attack power by 100%, and it's nice and all, but he's just really squishy. He's usually the first to die in the dragons and dungeon runs because you can't debuff. Well, because you can't buff him. So he's usually the first to die if you're using him in the dungeons. So I tend not to use him for dungeons, but I do use him for arena offense. At the moment, he does hit 4 or 5k at 5-star level 30. I was hoping he'd hit more because of his little passive, supposed to increase his attack bar by 100%, but it doesn't seem to work. But as far as the Magic Knight, she is on Despair. I'm going to rip these off for Revenge Runes when I do get Revenge Runes, but Dragons is being very greedy, and the Revenge Runes it has given me, let me see if I can find the Revenge. It's all been slot 2 or slot 1, and these were just pulls from Feynman. Like, I could use these just as, like, there, but, I mean, honestly, the extra attack right now really doesn't bother me, but she is attack, attack, attack. As a... She can farm. She's going to be one of the better farmers, just I have to 5-star her, and then I'll go and throw her in Fame and Hard and see how well she can farm, but on Despair, she does get some stuns. Shannon right now is Swift Energy, but I want to switch it to Energy, to Despair Focus, when I get the chance to do so, but Giants is being greedy with Despair. Well, not too greedy, but I don't have the focus runes to go with her because Giants hasn't really been dropping good focus runes. Well, have they? Ooh, HP on 5. Actually, that's, well, HP on 5, speed, HP. So I got speed right there. Do I have it? Ooh, I do have speed. Okay. I just need to get like one more rune from Giants somewhere. And then I can do her. What is that? That's HP. Okay, yeah, I just need one more rune from Giants. Anywhere, really. And then I can redo her. But I want her on Despair. I definitely want her on Despair. And then Wind Magic Knight also I want on Despair Revenge. Because I don't know, I don't really want them on Violent. I feel like that on Despair they can do more as far as like, because like I don't know, I just feel like that they're better on Despair. I know like some people are like, oh, Violent Revenge for Necro. Yeah, they're good for Necro on Violent Revenge, but as far as everywhere else, I feel that the Despair Revenge is a little bit better. Wind Magic Knight is actually pretty good because she still has the first AoE skill, so so she has the same skill as all the other ones, but this prevents the target from using cooldown moves, and then Tempest Sword attacks single target 2 times and attacks all enemies on the third attack, and decreases the attack bar by 20% on each attack. So she is attack bar reduction on bosses, so she's really good for bosses, as well as she can silence an arena and still get her despair stuns. Charger Shark Fire, I have gone Violent. I'm going to do Violent Will, but I need to get a Will attack percent rune here. Right now it's attack, accuracy, because I like this skill to land, deals damage to all enemies, and has a 50% chance to decrease attack power and to decrease attack speed. He's good versus bosses, but he is squishy, so he does die pretty fast. So that is going to be one problem with the Fire Shark, is he will die pretty fast, but he has this that can defense break, and then he has this that can attack break and drop the attack speed as well. So him on Violent I feel is pretty good as long as he is speedy. I need to get more speed on him. Where's speed? His speed is right here on this rune right here. That's the only speed that he's got. But his runes right now are only +3, so I can really honestly do with, I need to get a better rune for slot 3. Do I have any other Violent runes for slot 3? Do I? That's a 2-star. So I just need to rune farm some more. But him on Violent Will, he'll be good for Arena, as well as he will be able to go in dungeons and do pretty well in dungeons. Mammoth, all energy, HP. He's my main healer in dungeons, and he's a defense buff. He's the main healer of the squad right now because I don't have Bella. But he does pretty well being able to heal and defense buff. He's similar to Emma in that regards, but Emma does put up a shield, although he is a better tank than Emma. Frankenstein, I want the Frankenstein full revenge, but for right now, he's defense, crit rate, defense. It's because that's what I had, but on 2x revenge with guard. I'm going to use him in Arena for tanking like water monsters, because when he gets hit and he revenges, he's going to attack twice, and if they don't have a debuff, he's going to attack 3 times, and then he has a chance to stun them for 25% on each hit. So he's going to be a pretty good revenge monster. I know a lot of people are like, oh, do like Violent Guard or like All Guard or something like that, or like Will Guard, so that like Violent Will, so that full power punch doesn't stun him, but he's not really much of a damage dealer. I had tested him out, defense, crit damage, defense on my main global account at 5-star. He didn't do a lot of damage. I tested him full defense, didn't do a lot of damage. Tested him defense, HP, didn't do a lot of damage. HP, defense, HP, didn't do a lot of damage. So he doesn't really seem like much of a damage dealer. Like even on like really good damaging runes, like the most he would actually hit for was around like between 12 to 20k, even on like a defense buff. So to me he doesn't really seem like a good nuker. He's more of a actual like wall, so I've decided that I'm going to go full revenge on him. Um, I'm going to give him the 2 revenge runes here, just defense and defense, just so that he can tank as much as possible and hit back and be able just be able to actually properly tank. Like he'll tank water pretty well. I'm going to be testing the water assassin. She's just right now swift. I wanted to do swift blade, but I didn't have the blade rune here, so I need to swap this one out. But attack, 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 because don't really need crit damage when you don't have a lot of crit rate. So I want to get her on blade so that it jumps to 30 crit damage, but she's pretty speedy. 140 speed. She's pretty speedy right now as level 1 4-star on a level 20 account. I'm doing him on violent. I'm going to do speed, attack, attack. But for right now, I just threw these on to complete the set. Defense and resistance. That I might keep the defense on him and make him kind of like a tank buff kind of thing. But he doesn't really do a lot of damage on defense, so I might just do the speed, attack, attack on violent so I can do the crit rate buff and then just keep popping hits into the enemy. Going to be building the Griffins. I've actually got all 3 of them. All 3 of these Griffins are really good. I have built the Inferno. All blade will be its speed, crit rate, attack. Just need a better attack rune here for that slot, but I don't have anything at the moment for him. There. Do I have anything here? This has speed on it. That's got plus 12% attack. That's got attack and defense. What do we got here? Defense, HP, and HP. Do you have anything here that increases speed? Accuracy, HP. Crit damage, defense, and HP. Let's go ahead and throw this in for 3 rolls. See what goes up. Because the HP plus 10% here is pretty good. If the HP goes up on here, I'll definitely say it. Or the crit damage. If the crit damage goes up, I want the crit damage or the HP to go up. Defense, I mean, still 6 HP. Still going to have the same rates, but it's going to have crit damage and extra defense. So we'll go ahead and I'll pull that off. Just because I feel like I wanted more speed, but that one didn't actually have any speed. But this one can go on something else. This would be like a good Almond rune because it's got the extra HP. Anything else that I'm building? Oh yeah, I'm going to be building the Elven Ranger. This one I'm going to make him a little bit tankier. When being attacked, the damage you receive will be decreased by half, and your attack speed will be increased by 1 turn. And this attacks 4 random targets. Each attack has a 50% chance to deal continuous damage. And then this fires 2 shots. I'm thinking maybe a tanky Despair. Like tank, Despair, Revenge. Just like defense, defense, defense. So like that, like when it gets attacked and it revenges, fires 2 shots, has a chance to stun, fires 4 random, well, attacks 4 random targets. I think that on Despair Revenge, this Elven Ranger might be pretty good. So I'm going to do that on that. Fatal, I'm probably going to do Rage Blade on this Elven Ranger. Try to get as much crit rate as possible on him. And then this one all HP. Well, this mummy all HP. That's got HP, resistance, accuracy. Okay, that works for you. That's attack, accuracy, speed, and attack. Okay, nothing has HP percent there. I wanted to rune this guy anyway. What do I have? This has speed and defense. So his are plus 6 speed. Wonderful. Because that had speed and that had speed. So I need to get more runes for these guys. What do I have here? Resistance and resistance. That's got HP, but I want HP percent here because his damage scales off of his HP. So yeah, this is actually gonna be this count, and then I've also got this. I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do for him. I might do speed. Well, no, because if I'm going for attack buff, I don't want him. Well, I mean, if I'm going for attack buff, I want him speedy, but he removes harmful effects. So, well, he only removes 2 harmful effects. I don't know if it removes 2 harmful effects off of all allies or just 2 in general. I don't know. I'd have to play test around with him and his skills. What does this do? Attacks an enemy proportionate to your max HP. Each attack has a 30% chance to stun. That provokes, and the other one stuns. I don't know. I don't really know what I would do for him in a build. But yeah, so that's this account right now. Let's just go and do let's go and do one run in. Let's do giants. Let's test her in giants. Let's test it. Just fuck it. Test it. You only live once. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and let's see. Their attacks an enemy 2 times. Each has release branding. Okay, that didn't do so much damage. And then it is only level 1, not awakened or anything. So I was expecting it to do more, but I derped. Okay, let's go ahead and give this one branding. That'll kill it because of the branding. Defense break you. That's sweet. No despair. No despair stun. What, you slacker? You couldn't even kill it. Stella, you dumbass. Okay, let's go ahead and incapacitate. Stun? Fuck, didn't stun the golem. Ow! Okay, now we need to heal. I don't want to lose the shark. The shark is going to be helpful in the end because the defense break. God damn it. And now you stun. It only stunned on the last enemy. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so let's do Death Verdict. Put on branding. Ow, that hurt. Okay, we'll go ahead and Ice Blast. Damn, that did a lot of damage. Let's go ahead and Defense Break. I wish I would have had the Defense Break on it before. Can we stun? Did not stun the boss. Ow. Frick, they put on a lot of dots. Okay, let's just end that stage, because the shark is probably gonna die. Yeah, the shark is gonna die here. Unless we can get off a stun. Okay, incapacitate. Come on, stun. Yes! Good. Good. They stunned. Well, she stunned them. That's good to know. Can you ever violent proc? You're on violent. You should be procking. Okay, they're going after Lapis. That's fine. You go after Lapis. You stunned. 3 hits attack the golem. Doesn't stun him. 1 hit attacks the crystal. Stuns the crystal. And then stuns the crystal again. Okay. Let's go ahead and brand. We'll attack. Drop attack bars. Nope. Defense break. Okay, we at least got the defense break. So, well, there goes what's his face? The shark died. Whoa, damn. Stella just took a big hit. But I mean, we're completing it, and then this should kill the giant. So I think she attacks 3 or 4 times right now with how she is. Okay, let's get a good run. Let's get a good run. Can we get one? Fucking scrolls. I need to see if the thing is reset. Oh, yeah. I also need to apply for a guild. on here. Right, we have to do... Okay, we need to get 10 more unknown scrolls. But first, let's go and apply for this guild, because I forgot to do this. Transcend. Okay, I need to actually see if the guy who recruited me is online. Online 1 hour ago. Okay, send my request. So, thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and let me know. I know I'm a shitty Summoners War player, and you don't have to tell me, and I know my monster's probably pretty crap. I get this. But hey, you know what? If you think so, you can go fuck yourself. I'm just kidding. Don't go fuck yourself. Unless you want to, and because it probably feels good. Anyways, I'm going to go now. So, thank you for watching. Remember to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later in the next Summoners War video, which will probably suck just as much as this one. Peace!